Well, what's the crack, Scottish football fans? How are we all doing today? So tell me this. This is directed for Jim White. Not that Jim White will ever watch this, but I watch Jim White sometimes. I like him with Simon Jordan, and then there's some things he talks about I like, some I don't know. This is about how the arrogance of him and how he's complained about the new media and journalists and YouTube journalists and all this. And I think it was directed really at David Edgar. I could be wrong. Now, I don't like David Edgar. I think he's kind of pompous and arrogant, but he is a journalist in my opinion. He might not have went to school. Maybe he did, but there's lots of people that can go to school to do these things. I watch some great Celtic, 20-minute Tims. I like Ryan. I even like, Keith from Dublin, if you want funny stuff. And yeah, I do look in on CJ Nova. He's a good kid. And Fog Football. And even I've watched the Rangers Rabble if you want some serious talk. I'm just a football fan. I like that kind of stuff. But for like the likes of Jim White to tell people that they're not real journalists and they basically should shut up and say nothing and just listening to people like him and his ilk is ridiculous. I mean, we have that in everything now. To be a journalist these days, sorry, all you need is a camera. You report on something that's happening live and you have an opinion. You're a journalist. You might be making the money a journalist is. You mightn't have the letters after your name, but you're a journalist. And I agree with, David Edgar for like pulling rank on him about that because football fans when they report on games, even though Jim White and his kind of people mightn't like it, they are doing journalist work. So anyway, watch what you want, do what you want, just be nice and be kind. Be good.